The other aspect of your technical stack that you want to consider is what's going to make your hiring easiest. When you're choosing your technical stack, you're going to be adopting a big piece of the culture of the community of developers that use that particular tech stack. So you want to think about what are the cultural values that you bring into your team, and the stack that you choose is actually going to be what attracts those types of developers. So when you make your technical choice, it's not an arbitrary choice. It's also a reflection on your pulse and your finger on the pulse of what's popular and where technology is moving. What are the best frameworks in the future? Your choice of those languages really reflect your understanding of where the industry is headed overall. So if you want to be a leader of high-performing software engineers, you need to make choices that is going to instill confidence in their ability to follow you into the future, and know that when they join your team, you're leading them towards the future of technology, and that they're going to actually move their careers forward by joining your team. So choosing the tech stack says a lot about you as a leader, as being someone on the team that they're going to want to follow in the mission of the company. The other thing you want to consider is what location is your team going to be in? Are they going to be located in a particular part of the world, or are they going to be remote and distributed anywhere in the world? When it comes to a co-located team that's in a particular region, you want to think, what are the languages and tech stacks popular for that particular region? Let's say you're somewhere in Europe, there's particular tech over there that's a little more popular than other parts of the world. Maybe it's PHP. You're going to want to choose that maybe as a language to attract local developers over something in the United States that might be based on Node.js or Ruby on Rails. Whatever it is, you want to consider the regional choices and popularity if it's a co-located team. If you're building a remote engineering team, you've got a lot more leeway, because you're going to want to think overall across the world where technology is headed and what is the best choice overall. And at that point, you're going to actually get into kind of the difference between open source and closed source. So most of the world is kind of heading towards this open source world, and so you want to think about the open source stack as being your ideal stack to bring in the engineers that are going to be embracing that for the future. So open source and closed source becomes a very key thing you want to look at when you're choosing your stack, as well as where they're actually located.